Hey everybody, as promised, I would be here with a parent of a child about to go to college. So let me go get them right now. I hope you're ready. It's me. My son is a sophomore in high school, and we are starting that process right now. It was, for the last 10 years, interesting to prepare myself for this. I've been helping other kids get into schools. I've been doing everything I can to help them get there without paying as much money, and hopefully get the right school with the criteria that they're looking for. And now I'm doing it with my own kids, and it's eye-opening. There's colleges reaching out to him, and we try to go over the different, differences of the schools, the different things that he's looking for. So he'll say things like he wants to become a pediatrician or some sort of pediatric something. Okay, so then now we're looking for schools that have some sort of biology and health sciences and stuff like that. But he also may want to stay local. He may want to go away. So we got to figure out which one he wants to do. So me as the parent now, not just person at the teacher, need to go and take him on trips to the colleges. I need to show him videos on colleges and read up and find out different things about it. And so I'm doing that with him. I'm taking the responsibility to help guide him through that. I've got two more, and they'll be there soon enough, but he's the first one. And I know as a teacher, I probably make too much money to really get money from the government. So I've got to come up with another way for him to afford this school, because I don't have that. So FAFSA, that may not happen. I don't even live in New York anymore, so TAP, there's no such thing. So now I've 's got to look into schools in Jersey. He's getting different things from different schools. I don't want to, humble brag, but he's a bright kid. We're teachers, his parents, so we've always valued reading and writing and studying, and homework has to always be done and stuff like that. And so what are we looking at? Okay, so let's start with, does he want to live on the campus, or does he want to stay home and go commute to school? That's a big question. And if you're going to go to a CUNY, that's from Hunter to Baruch, then he's going to be working on commuting. If we live in the city, I mean, even if. Then we're talking about if he wants to go away. Now we're talking about dorming, and he goes to like Chicago or FSU or some other place in another state. And now that's money for room and board, and that's nights where my wife isn't going to fall asleep because she's going to be thinking about him. But I mean, that's life. I think so. I went away to college, and I think that's really good that people do that, go on their own and live that life. So I'm not going to, be upset at him doing that. I want him to do that. And then there's, other aspects of his world that we're going into, like, does it have clubs he's looking for? What's the acceptance rate of the school? What's the graduation rate of the school? And I got into another conversation with another parent today. You ready? I'm going to ask this question. Do you want a teacher who has real world experience and, is in the industry, or do you want a teacher who's not got the real world experience, but is a teacher? So that's a real question too. Do you want someone that knows the art of teaching, but maybe didn't have the real world experience? Or do you want someone who had the real world experience, but may not be such a good communicator and educator? So these are things to think about as I go sit in the backyard for a minute. These are things to think about. What is the right answer? So we're going to go on trips. We're going to clue you guys in on what we see. And I'm going to keep trying to interview these recruiters when they come. If you guys have questions, I'd love more feedback. I did get some feedback from some alum, Siam, who's in Brandeis, giving me good feedback. And a lot of my ADAs who are all over. I'm just so proud of you guys. Like all you, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta. I'm just so proud of all those graduates. So in my program, we've been doing it for like 10 years. And we've got kids that are just killing it. I had some alumni again coming. They came on Friday, and it's one of my favorite things that happened. I had 3 alumni come to see me. One from City Tech, one from John Jay, and one from Johnson & Wales. Each had different stories to talk to the class about, different ups and downs. 2 of them are going to CUNYs. One of them is going away to a school. And it's really refreshing. So I'm going to try to keep you guys clued in. Share this if you can, repost if you can. Do whatever you feel is right to make this thing happen. I truly appreciate all the support, and I'm going to try to do this every day. And I'm going to be open and transparent with you about what we're doing with my son. Like I said, we're going to have to take out some loans, and that's a real thing. And if you're thinking about going away to college, and you're a junior, and it's right now, you're looking into schools, and you're seeing the price ticket, try to get accepted to a lot of schools, try to apply to a lot of schools so that you could use the financial aid plans that one gives against another and ask for more grants or more money. But also have real conversations with your folks. They may not know this, but there's Parent Plus loans out there that can help. Their credit score will be checked, and it will be a factor, and their names will be signed on with yours. But if it's something you want to become who you want to become, you're the thing that matters. This is your legacy project. You're the one thing that matters. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I'll see you next time.